What's up, everybody? This is Bishop Sammie, and I am so excited about today as we welcome you into Relationship Plays, and we're going to actually do that live in living color as we talk about relationships with the relationship guru, I would call it. Yeah, a relationship guru. He is a dating coach, but also a TV personality and a friend who really has known me since my days in Atlanta when I first started in entertainment. Mm-hmm. So he has a little bit of a history on me. However, I'm so glad to have him in this space as we talk about dating and relationship in 2025. None other than J'Lamar.
Hey, hey Bishop. Child. I knew you when you was just a saint.
You did.
Now you're a bishop. No. Wow.
I'm still adjusting. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. That's big.
You think?
It is. That's stepping into a true purpose and calling.
Yeah.
That's always been over you as a light.
Yeah.
Even from the Carolinas to Atlanta to LA, really? That light has just followed you. So I'm glad you accepted the calling.
Yeah, I am in the process of fully accepting it. And I think for anyone, it takes you some time to adjust to the title. And because of how I'm made, I'm just no, don't talk about it. Don't make a lot of fuss about it. Because I just kind of want to remain under the radar. But I'm learning you can't stay under the radar.
No.
The more you grow and evolve and expand,
people are meant to see you and your light and your purpose.
Yeah. And I'm starting to embrace that. But that's a process for me.
Yeah.
That is a process for me.
Well, it's a lifelong responsibility. So take as much time as you need to accept it and enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. It is a lifelong part. Oh God.
And then let's hurry up and find you a first gentleman. Are we gonna talk about that? Is that in the notes? Okay. I want to get into that. You thought you was gonna interview me. Oh baby.
We're gonna take our time getting there. We're gonna take our time getting there, because oh my God, that has been a process. That has been something that I am seriously at this moment, I'm just I don't know. I don't know if I want it. I don't even know if I want to go there. I'm over it.
But it's LA though. I think it's because you're in LA. I think if
you think so?
I think if you were anywhere else, you would feel more compelled to look for partnership or seek partnership. I feel LA is such a single city.
I think you are right. LA is a single city because you come here to dream and to go after your dream and to do it with so much vigor and focus that dating sometimes will take you off the path.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do that. And I get it, because when I'm out and about and you meet a lot of different men here in LA, I feel that's the vision. And I get it. That's what you're here to do.
Yeah. They want to grab it. They don't mind grabbing a drink. They don't mind going on a date. But anything that is serious, people in LA, on both sides, gay, straight, lesbian, they all experience the same things.
Yeah, and it's universal. I have learned that fact. It is universal. It's not just a one bam, ma'am, thank you. No, it's universal. And I will say, you have seemed to navigate though. I maybe because you are a world traveler, but I've never seen you let LA hold you down. I've seen you go through the process, even as a dating coach, and I think that is so much to your credit, because you're not just talking the game, but you're out here really living the game, doing the process, observing, really gathering what is needed for anyone to find success in dating.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you have done it, but I have to ask you at the beginning of this, how have you been able to just continue to move through it, keep going, keep your options open and not close yourself off, not limit yourself to Los Angeles, but be open to more than just one city in order to find partnership and connection?
For myself?
Yeah.
For other people? I think for me, I've just always...
And you can say for the people too, but for yourself. Let's start with you first.
Okay, what's up for me? I think I've always just remained optimistic. During the dating... Because remember, I was single for 11 years. So in being single for 11 years, for me, I was just focused on having fun. Because in my previous relationships, I did not have fun.
Ooh.
Everything was so serious. Everything was so business oriented.
Wow.
Everything was so focused on them that I wasn't having fun in those relationships. So the moment I closed those chapters, I was like, I need to have fun. And of course, like, I didn't want to be by myself necessarily.
Right.
I wanted to enjoy connections with different people,
right.
but I wanted to make sure those connections like fulfilled me. So I was a little selfish in dating.
Yep.
But I was very honest and upfront with people like, hey, you know, we can get to know each other, but number one, I do not want a committed partnership right now.
Wow.
And I just want to have fun. And I made sure that it was my responsibility that I have fun. I think a lot of people lose that in dating. They don't have fun and they don't take responsibility for themselves in those situations. I think if you're a people person, you're so consumed with the other person and making sure the other person is happy and making sure the other person was fulfilled. I realized I did that when I was in those partnerships and I was not happy. So in order to make myself happy in dating, I was like, you know what? I have to make sure that I'm having fun. I have to make sure that I'm smiling every day. I have to make sure that I'm enjoying this process because it's a process for me. And also, I didn't know how long I wanted to be single, but I enjoyed it.
Really?
I enjoyed single life. I did.
What about single life that you enjoy? Now, I know my reasons why I enjoy single life, but what about single life you enjoy?
I think at that particular point in time, because I had been through those tumultuous relationships, I think having an opportunity to focus on myself and my career journey, focus on my passions and my purpose and like love on me. I didn't have those opportunities in those relationships. Wow. So I enjoyed just like me. I am my own responsibility. I am worried about me and me only, and that's it.
I love that. I love the fact that you understood what you needed. And I have to say this too, I love your confidence.
Thank you.
Your confidence to me is beautiful to see it through your lens. And there are points of you, and it may not be true, but I feel like there are points of you that says, I don't care what you think. This is who I am. Take
it is
me.
Very true. I don't care what you think. That is very true.
Like, take me or have nothing at all.
I think, number one, in the industry that I'm in television and film, also with being a Black gay dating coach and matchmaker, also doing something I've never seen anybody else do and navigate this journey I've never seen nobody else navigate, you have to have a I don't care what other people think attitude because you know for a fact when you accepted the journey that like, okay, I'm accepting this is what my calling is because I tried to walk away from it multiple times and it led me back in front of the camera every time. So I've accepted that, okay, this is a part of my journey. This is a part of my purpose. So I can't care about what other people think. Either they're going to support me or they're not. And I'm grateful to have more supporters than I have people that don't support me.
Wow.
So
I love it. I love it and I appreciate it too. And I have God, I have a load of questions. So in your dating, as a dating coach, I have to ask you this question, and I have several, but I'm going to get to a few. I have to ask you this question as a dating coach. Does your type matter? Like a person says, I'm only going to date my type. And if they're not my type, I'm not doing it. They can have all of the accoutrements that I think are necessary, or the amenities to make me feel good, but they don't come in the package I like. Is that necessary for it to be your type?
What are you looking for? I feel like if you're looking to just have fun in dating and you only want to focus on your type, I think absolutely have fun with just your type. But if you're looking for something long term and something serious, it may not come in the package that you think it's going to come in. It may come in a completely different package and form, but that form and package can make you completely happy, and you should not be limiting yourself. For example, a lot of people are so fixated on height. He has to be 6'2". Everybody want a 6'2" man. I'm sorry, every man ain't 6'2". The average height of a man is 5'9", 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
Everybody wants 6'2". And I'm sorry, them tall men be cheating. I don't know if I can cuss on here, so I'm not. But them tall men be the ones that be giving you the most hell. Really? I had them. You knew them. Them tall men be giving you the most hell, Sammie. Them tall ones, no. So I feel like because you want somebody that is 6'2" and all this, he may not be able to fulfill you the way that you need to be fulfilled. So if that man that is 5'9", 5'10" comes your way and is willing to like invest in you and love on you and take care of you, then go with that. Right. I always say start liking people that like you. Like, you're so fixated on this particular type. What if that type isn't for you? What if they don't like you? What if they don't treat you right? Start being with people that treat you right and people that like you back.
Oh my God, you just dropped a bomb statement.
Because I had a certain type and a certain aesthetic that I always went after.
Wow.
And I always got those type of guys, but I did not feel fulfilled with those type of guys.
Wow.
And this is when I started to like shift my focus, like, maybe I need to stop worrying about physical aesthetic and start worrying about mental, spiritual, and those other type of things, because you look good. We take great pictures together, but outside of those photos, baby, we're not compatible.
Ow.
And I think that also allowed me to find my current partner, my current partner, like,
come on, current
and forever, my baby.
We love that.
But like, taking the focus out of, not necessarily looking for somebody that's my type, but somebody that treats me well and what I'm looking for mentally, physically, and spiritually. And then realizing that he's the type that I needed.
Wow.
Like, he's the type of man that I needed. A man that holds me accountable. A man that is non-judgmental. A man that loves me for exactly who I am. A man that is willing to learn me and adjust. And I have to adjust. And we have honest and serious conversations and transparency. As to where, like, I feel like my type that I was going after wasn't transparent.
Where you found that at?
On Hinge. I found... What? I found love in a hopeless place, baby. But not
baby, Hinge is helpless.
But
in my opinion, let me say that.
I was in DC on Hinge. And so I feel like cities like DC are dating and relationship oriented cities.
I've heard that.
So I met him around like New Year's. I was in DC.
Okay.
And I was there for work, and then I stayed for New Year's, and then that's when I met him. We were at the same New Year's Eve party. Hadn't like met yet, but we like matched on Hinge, was having great conversations, happened to be at the same New Year's party, and then it just blossomed from there.
So I would say location doesn't matter?
Location should not matter. It should not matter.
Long distance.
Date long distance. You never know.
Date long
distance. You never know where your soulmate could be. And don't limit yourself to a zip code, or don't limit yourself to a city or a state. Be willing to date other places. If you've been in a city, let's say 5 years, and out of that 5 years, you don't have any positive dating experiences, it's time to date somewhere else. I always tell my clients, I always tell people, change your location on Hinge. Put your location on Hinge in DC. Put it in Dallas. Put it in Houston. Put it in Denver, Colorado. Put it in other places so that you can see other options that you may have in dating. Don't limit yourself to LA. Because what you're looking for, Sammie, you been here how long?
I'm going into my 6th year.
6 year in LA.
Yeah. Handsome,
established, ambitious. Why are you single? Because you're in LA. Because you're in LA.
I don't know how to answer that question because I don't know.
If you were in Dallas, if you were in Nashville, if you were in any other city, I feel like you would be partnered by now. Very easy.
I would agree with you. I have had that conversation with several friends, and I said to someone before, like I feel like if I was still in Atlanta, I would be more than likely partnering in Atlanta. But I feel you are correct. LA is just a different place. It's just a different focus. It's a different thing. I'm a different person. I would tell anybody.
Yeah.
Now, it's very interesting in getting to know me in that space because I am very much so. I could be a square, but that's just because of how focused I am on the things I want to accomplish and how I want to leave the earth. And you're right. I've never tried this concept of dating outside of where I live.
What are you scared of?
I don't think it's a fear there. I just never thought about it or gave it any attention. I've done the limited time only, but I have done like the dating apps, but I didn't see success on the dating apps. I've only kind of filtered dating through how I have usually met people, and that's at work or in a space or just out at an event.
What city has given you the most success in dating?
The city that has given me the most success, I would just have to say Atlanta. I dated more when I was in Atlanta.
Child, we all did. Some of the same people, child.
Yeah. No. Because those things do cross-pollinate.
They do.
But, let me go from there. But yeah, I would say Atlanta, Georgia, because I think everywhere else, I was another type of person. Because I felt like when I was in North Carolina, where, I got my undergrad, I was playing another role. And that wasn't the role. But I think in Atlanta, in Georgia, is where I really came into this being of who I really, truly wanted to be. And I think I did date the most in Atlanta. And I felt like I thought moving to LA, oh my God, I'm a creative. Oh, I'm going to have just a wonderful time here. And I'm not limited to blackness.
Yeah.
Very open. But that would be great. But LA was different.
Are you open to dating other?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think now I am. Okay. I wasn't before, but now, yes. And I felt like it would be just another great way to just open up the portal.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I seen that more people are here more like afraid or just won't do it. Or, yeah, it's just like hit, move, and that's not like me at all.
Yeah.
But
it's very transactional here.
Yeah, and I think here in LA, I probably only dated, since I've been here 6 years, if I count on my hands, 2.
2 people or 2 black people?
2, maybe 3. 3 people, one other, and then 2 black.
Wow.
But dated, like went out on a date, yeah.
Went out on a date?
Went out on a date. Not
3
dating.
people?
Like
in 6
dating
years?
In 6 years since I've been here, I probably only dated 1.
Wow. Which is very common because I have a plethora of beautiful, beautiful friends.
Yeah.
And so far this year, like some of them say, I've only been on 1 date. And here we are 8-9 months into the year.
Yeah, because in LA, you go to all of these fabulous events. You've been to them, and we've seen each other together. We're dressed to the nines. The room is filled with what I would call eligible people. But it seems like you can go to those events and still leave by yourself.
No, nobody is looking for that here. As to where, like, we were in Atlanta,
yeah, I feel like
you go into a room like that. Your husband could be there. Your next side piece, your next whatever, could be right there in front of you in Atlanta. You leaving with something.
Yeah,
in Atlanta.
Yeah, and not here, not at all here. And I think I need to do a better job in terms of exploring outside of LA. Like I haven't explored Dallas, have not explored places like Houston or even DC. I don't explore. I'm very much so.
And we've done a lot of business together in DC. I guess when you go there, you're so focused. Yeah,
I be in my box. I be so focused on the event or getting something done that I don't even think about it.
I don't. I be focused on getting the bag, of course. But
I really focus on that.
When I traveled for work, like I made sure that I dated in those cities. Like there was one point in time, I traveled 3 weeks a month for work. And I made sure like wherever I traveled to, I at least went on 2 dates in those cities. Because number one, I needed data. I needed to see like what dating is like in these cities so I can refer people to those cities. And I can say some of the greatest dating experiences were in Charlotte, Rock Hill area.
Charlotte, North Carolina,
Rock Hill, South Carolina, DC.
Really?
Yes. Like, I feel like the mindset, especially I feel like in DC, the mindset of a lot of the men there is like they want partnership. They get to a certain point in their life and they're like, they want partnership. And the way that they date, I feel like the way I call him my Joshua. The way
mine and Joshua.
Yeah, he mine. The way that, he dates is something that I've never, I don't think, experienced in my adulthood.
What do you mean by that? Never experienced.
Just very intentional. Very much like this is what we're doing. Like, I feel like he had a path laid for us. And he was very intentional about that path that he had for us. He was very intentional about us dating and how we're going to date and what we're going to do. I mean, he said it up front, like, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for partnership. If that's not what you're looking for, let me know.
Wow.
And he met me at a time where, like, I was ready for partnership. He was ready for partnership.
That's crazy.
And we just walked that path together. Mm-hmm. Which is very interesting because I think out of...
Do he have friends?
He got a lot of friends. Yeah, he got a lot of... They in D.C., he got a lot of friends. He got a lot of friends.
Oh, my God. Because I don't think I met that question yet.
Mm-hmm.
Or been in the space to be posed.
I've avoided that question in my dating life prior to him because I did not want a serious relationship. Prior to him, I did not want a serious relationship.
Right.
I just had told myself, like, in 2025, I am going to allow God to just lead me to my partner.
Wow.
And first week of the year, here this man come locking me in. He like, oh, no. I am your partner. God has sent me.
Come on.
We are in this together.
Setting the intention.
Setting the intention. Mm-hmm.
And the intention has manifested in a way that he's here now.
He's still here.
I need to think more expansive.
You really do, Sammie.
I think you're so right. I need to think more expansive because I haven't done that. And the reason I haven't done it is because I have just been so focused on the dream. I'm a dreamer. Mm-hmm. So I've just been focused on the dream, building a concept, an idea.
But is love a part of that dream?
Yeah. I am all about literally. I think it's maybe the fantasy, but I'm a rom-com guy. Mm-hmm. I'm an Aquarius. I'm floating through.
He's an Aquarius. I'm dating, like, Josh is an Aquarius. So y'all are, I know. Oh, child, y'all are.
I mean,
him and I talk about fairy tales all the time.
There are shows that I love. I can watch over and over. I want to be able to use the word my forever. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm that. But it's about finding that match me energy. Like,
but what's interesting is you being an Aquarius, like, y'all are very, like, adaptable. Y'all are very much so, like, too. Y'all can go with the flow. So I think that long distance will be great for you because you can definitely adapt to dating somebody in a different city.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind that at all. Mm-hmm. I'm very adaptable, and sometimes that me being adaptable has been an issue. Yeah. Because
for people who are more settled, yes.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can to make sure I invest more so in that person. So I'm doing whatever I can to make sure you're
very
successful.
Giving.
And sometimes even to the point of hurting myself. I want to make sure you're well. I hate that part about me.
Which zodiac sign has given you the best dating experience?
I don't know. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. Because if we this is not about me. We focus on me. I don't think I have enough experience to give that response justice. I haven't. Okay. And it wasn't until I got to L.A. when zodiac signs is a thing.
Is a big thing.
Where everybody's asking, what's your zodiac sign? In Georgia and all that, nobody asked you that. I ain't never thought about it till then.
I can kind of agree. I've always been into zodiac signs. So that's one of, like, the top 5 questions that I've asked.
Until I got here.
But I feel like LA, I can't say, like, more so in LA. It is a thing. It is a thing. Really, and I enjoy it.
And I just be looking like, what? Now that I had to really get into it,
the research,
because I knew my own sign between Capricorn and Aquarius because I just needed to know that, and because of, like, as a spiritual person, I think about that, and numbers, I think about that. But it wasn't until I got here that I started looking at, like, okay, so no, I can't get that adjusted because I don't know. And I guess I have to ask you this question from your perspective as a dating coach and a professional. What zodiac signs work for anybody that's listening to us? What are the zodiac signs? Maybe 3 examples or 4 examples of the best zodiac signs to connect.
Well, if we're talking about earth signs, which earth signs are Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, we tend to go very well with, like, water signs. So we tend to go well with Cancer. We tend to go well with a Pisces. Like, we tend to go well with Earth signs can really go well with like any signs.
Got it.
Just because we're good at really like grounding people. You know, I would say the only signs that I feel like me as a Taurus that I've had complicated experiences with is like a Gemini, like Taurus and Gemini. But I always tell people like, really don't date your sister signs. So like you being an Aquarius, like
don't date another Aquarius.
Date another Aquarius, but don't date like a Pisces. Or maybe don't date a Capricorn. Like those may not be perfect matches for you.
Got it.
But you being an Aquarius, like you could be a perfect match with a Taurus, because Joshua's an Aquarius, I'm a Taurus. So you could be the perfect match with the Taurus. You could also be a perfect match with the Gemini. You could date other air signs as well. But I would recommend like people like zodiac signs to me are really telling of you in multiple ways. Like I really get deep down in like zodiac signs.
Really?
And I would say don't let that hold you back from dating somebody either. Learn that person outside of their zodiac signs. You'll see a lot of similarities when you read their zodiac signs.
Yeah.
And you get to know a person. A lot of that stuff matches up.
Yeah. When
it comes to love, I feel like the zodiac signs kind of tell you how that person should be loved. So use that as an advantage opposed as a disadvantage. Don't look at somebody and say, oh my God, we're not a match. Let me run away from this. Look at it as, oh my gosh, this is telling me that this person prefers to be loved this way.
Yeah.
So let me love this person this way and then see if it works.
Oh, wow. Wow. So let me ask you this as a dating coach. How do you help people find love or find a match? I think it may be find a match or find a good match. How does that work?
For me, my process is thoroughly based around like life coaching. So I'm a certified life coach as well. Certified dating coach, life coach, and matchmaker.
Got it.
So a lot of my coaching is centered around life coaching, because what I've realized is like in the dating coaching process, a lot of people are like dating, but they're not whole. They're dating and they're looking for like dating to fulfill them in this huge capacity.
Yep.
And they put those expectations on the person that they're dating, and then that runs the person away. When it's like, it's more in-depth things. Like, let's talk about like what other things are going to make you happy in addition to you dating this person.
Right.
And so I do like a lot of life coaching in my dating coaching process. Also, my matchmaking process. My matchmaking process is so fun. Like,
Really?
I really bring fun. Like, anybody that's been a client of mine will tell you that, like, the way I do my matchmaking, I have a database. I use social media.
Got it.
I use previous clients. I use current clients. I use friends.
Wow.
I send all of my clients like these cute little cards of like all of their matches with the zodiac signs, the statistics of the person, and we kind of go through it, and it's almost like shopping for a new shirt.
Wow.
But I make it fun because I think that for some people it can be uncomfortable, like seeking a matchmaker, like, oh my God, do I really need help? But everybody needs help, and everybody is not dating app savvy.
Right.
I also have services where I help people build out their dating apps, because a lot of these people dating profiles are outdated. Why are you using a picture from 2010?
Because that's the picture that looks the best.
From 2010? Do not use photos from 2010. You should not use photos that are more than 2 years old on your dating profile.
Really?
You have changed.
Yeah,
the shape
true.
has changed.
That's true.
The hairline has changed. Things have changed over the past 15 years. You should not use photos that are more than 2 years
But don't you think it's hard, like dating within community, especially when image is everything, and you're trying so hard to be impressive, and you're making all these shifts, you're trying to watch what you eat. It's just
be confident in your image. Be confident in your image. You are somebody's type. Somebody is looking for a person just like you. So be confident in your image. I think that for a lot of people, when it comes to dating apps, they kind of talk themselves out of it. Because maybe they lack a little bit of confidence or whatever the case may be. But you have to be confident in the person that God has created you to be and who you are.
Yeah.
Somebody is looking for that.
So let me ask you this, because I think when we go on social media, we see it so much. People are struggling around dating, struggling around relationship, struggling to even want to talk about it because they've been hurt in the past, or just can't find nobody to even get into the conversation with. What are 3 things a person maybe could do today? And I don't want to say make themselves more marketable, but just kind of reintroduce themselves into the space of relationship and dating?
Shoot your shot. I think that
that's hard, because shooting your shot, you got to be bold and confident, because you don't know what you're walking into.
What did we just talk about? We talked about confidence. You'll never know. You'll never know if you don't try. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about it like this: people apply for jobs that they may not be qualified for all the time, and they get them. So that same confidence that you may have professionally, use that in dating. Shoot your shot. Go after somebody that you really want to get to know. You never know until you try. So I feel like shooting your shot is one of the things. I also say this, like, walk in confident. Be confident in dating. Be confident in where you are in dating as well.
Yeah.
If you are not ready for a long-term partnership, don't force yourself to be ready. Maybe you're just ready for a companion that maybe once a week y'all go grab dinner, or once a week y'all go to the movies. Be open and honest with that.
Wow.
I feel like a lot of times people aren't honest when it comes to dating. I think that they want a particular type of dating style.
Yeah.
And they meet somebody that wants the complete opposite. And they pretty much say, well, if you want that, I want that, so we can make that happen. No, be honest in the dating style that you want. If you don't want to be monogamous, if you want an open partnership, say that from the beginning.
Yeah.
If you're not looking for a committed monogamous partnership or a committed partnership at all, say that.
Yeah.
Maybe that person just wants to date.
Yeah.
Have fun in dating. I think that's another thing too. Have fun in dating. Dating is meant to be fun. You're supposed to leave dates with stories, laughing, having a good time. Dating is not meant to be so serious. Like, dating is meant to be fun. Be serious once y'all get into a relationship, and then y'all get serious. But like, have fun while dating.
Yeah.
I look at the people that I know in my life that have been together the longest. And when I look at them, I see laughter. They laugh a lot. They have fun a lot. They are able to go into any room and be around each other all day long and just have fun with each other. That's the type of relationship that you want. You want to be able to have fun with your partner.
That is so key. Having fun.
Having fun.
And having fun while dating. Because, I had to come to an alignment with that. Like, if I'm going to date, you got to have fun. Because I've been on dates where I left and I was feeling so heavy and like, why did I even put myself there?
And sometimes people pour a lot on you on dates. Yeah. When you go on dates, especially like the first 2 dates, don't make it so heavy. Don't pour.
Well, some people tell you on the first date, be very upfront, tell them everything you need them to know, be very clear. Do not wait till the second or the third day. Just tell them this is what it is and this is what it's not. Without
being heavy. I feel like on the first date, should we be discussing family trauma?
No.
No. not yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Should we be discussing what the ex did to you? And now you going down this rabbit hole, so now I got to sit there for 30 minutes and listen to you talk about your ex and what your ex did? No. I like the first couple of days definitely should be like fun and light. And you can have heavy conversations, but make them light.
Make them light. I agree with that, because I think that if we learn the tool of communication, which is something I feel men struggle with, clearly communicating what you feel, what you believe, and being vulnerable enough to trust that person with your truth. I think you can have that type of conversation, but I think a lot of us still trying to figure out what it means to have meaningful
conversation. People always ask, when I was dating, like the conversation about family. So I'm very, very close with my family.
Yeah.
But when they ask me about my dad, my dad transitioned in 2020. And so I always try to figure out, like, how can I make this conversation like light?
Yeah.
They ask about my mom. I have a million amazing things to say about my mama. That's my girl. I have a million amazing things to say about my mom. But then when they ask about my dad, I'm like, okay, how can I make this light? Because I don't want to go down a rabbit hole and make that part of the date dark.
Yeah.
But I've learned that, like, in that particular situation, I want them to know that, my dad is no longer with us. So I keep it very light. I'm like, oh, my dad transitioned in 2020. What you drinking?
Yeah. What you drinking?
Let's move on, because I don't want to get too emotional, and it's not me, blocking out that feeling. But I feel like, within the first couple of days, that is something that I feel like I don't want to have that type of heavy conversation yet.
Yeah, that is so good. Well, I hope that you are enjoying this conversation with none other than J'Lamar here on Relationship Place. And before we get ready to conclude, I want to make sure you do me a favor, and that is go to YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe to this channel as we continue these very meaningful conversations around love and relationships that I think is important for all of us to understand the value of not being in life and doing life by yourself. But you can do it better with joy and happiness when you're with someone else. So let's keep talking and let's keep doing this together. So subscribe to Relationship Place on YouTube. Yes. As we get back to you, J'Lamar, I have two more questions that I want to ask as we conclude. Okay. But I must ask about WeFindHim as a resource for those who are watching us to look you up on social media. But is WeFindHim still active and available to anyone? And how do you get started and get involved?
Still active. We are going through a brand revamp, which I am so excited about.
Awesome.
So the past year, I've done so much like television.
Yeah.
I put my...
And I've seen you a lot on television, really talking about relationships and giving us all of the tools that we need. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So good.
So it was very intentional. Shout out to my management team, Carter.
Come on, management.
Carter has been amazing. So that's been intentional. Like for the past year, I've really been focusing on television to put like the brand on the next level.
So good.
Been doing like a lot of celebrity matchmaking, even international matchmaking. Really? I did an international show on Netflix called Cullets and Cullets, where I helped Heidi Klum's brother-in-law find love, which was amazing.
Yeah.
So WeFindHim is going through a revamp right now. I am so excited about it. Our new website launches September 1st. Our social media revamp happens September 1st. New services are happening September 1st. We are rolling. I got some partnerships that are happening in September. I am so excited. I am so excited because I've been doing this for 10 years now.
Wow.
I started in Atlanta in June of 2015.
Yeah.
Me and my former business partner, Crystal, we started this business just doing events around the city of Atlanta, and it blossomed, and it is a passion of mine to see people happy in love and also happy with themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited about the next chapter of WeFindHim, where it's going, and all the great things that we have coming up in September.
I'm so excited to hear about that. And I can't wait to see all of the things really unfold around WeFindHim.
Yes.
Secondly, I have to ask you, now, let's get to the
What, Sammie? Oh, Lord. Well, let me pull my hair back. What?
No, I have to ask you, tell us a little bit about your partnership. Because I think also you have dating coaches that be out there, dating coaches, they're not dating nobody. But you are. And how did you navigate just letting them know you're a dating coach? How did y'all navigate having a conversation? How did y'all even navigate to say, yes, he told you I'm dating for partnership, but you really deciding this is what you want to do.
Yeah.
And staying in it.
You know what? I would say from the beginning, he's been truthful and honest. And I would say that is like important when building a rapport with somebody like me.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming to the table with, you can Google a lot of things about me and they come up. And I'm going to be as transparent and honest as possible. And I expect the same thing out of you. And he was just very honest and transparent from day one. Like from day one, just like we just had so many honest, transparent, fun conversations. And I've been on dates before where people make the whole date about me being a dating coach and matchmaker.
Oh, wow.
He was not like that. He was like, look, I'm Josh. This what you gonna get. If you want to make a video about me afterwards, that's fine. But no, like he does not. It's so interesting because Josh watches everything I do. He supports everything that comes out.
Wow.
We have all these honest and transparent conversations. And I remember before when I was dating and like I would get into it with people, they would say, oh, you're a dating coach. As a dating coach, are you supposed to have an attitude about this? Or you're a dating coach, are you supposed to be like this? And I'm like, I'm a human first. He's never made me feel like my profession had to always align with our relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's never made me feel like I had to be perfect.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that was very important for me because I'm uplifting and I'm encouraging and I'm entertaining people 24/7. And I'm telling people to be their authentic selves.
Yeah.
He allows me to be my authentic self 100%.
Wow.
In addition to, he allows me to make mistakes.
Beautiful.
You know, and I think that is very important because, of course, going into a relationship as a dating coach, you feel like you have to be perfect.
Yeah.
He lets me know you ain't got to be perfect. Take that dating coach thing off. That's what he'd be like, take it off. And like, we're humans. So he's never made me feel like I had to be perfect because I am a dating coach or I am a matchmaker. He's never made me feel like that. He always tells me like, I want to get to know you. I want to be with you because I love you.
That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah. And patience is key.
Patience is key. And I love how you talk about a relationship that you can feel the love, you can feel the excitement, you can feel the joy.
Yeah.
And I think I want to ask this question for a person who I feel like is asking it from watching us. Like, does sex have to be the leading factor in the relationship?
I feel like it depends on the person. Like, how important is sexual compatibility to you? We're adults.
Yep.
We're grown.
Yep.
We like to have sex.
Yeah.
Some of us. Hello.
I'm not getting into that.
So I feel like sexual compatibility is important.
Yeah.
And, you know, if that is, for me, back in the day, I think because I always felt like I had good sex, that I didn't put it at the forefront. You know what I'm saying? But as I've gotten older, it is very important that I have a good, healthy sexual relationship with my partner.
Yeah.
And that we both leave satisfied and we're happy.
Yeah.
And when I tell you I'm satisfied and I am so happy and so satisfied. Y'all Aquariuses? Y'all know what y'all doing, baby. But I feel like it's very important. I feel like sexual compatibility is important. I read this somewhere.
I love that.
I read this somewhere a couple weeks ago that, should we still ask top or bottom on a first date? Yes. Yes. If sexual compatibility is important for you, why not ask so you know up front? Am I going to be sexually compatible with this person?
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong. What is wrong with saying that you're a top? What's wrong with you saying you're a bottom on the first date? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. I just had to ask that question because I just felt like somebody was like, oh my God, he's giving so much information back. I wonder.
Sexual compatibility is
in
important.
the sexual department.
And there's nothing wrong with having sex on the first date either.
Yeah.
I've always told people, like, if the energy and sex is there, along with the compatibility and along with somebody feeling like they're aligned with you, you having sex on the first date will not stop that person from continuing to pursue you.
Yeah, pursue.
Yeah. If you and that person had a really, really great first date and they wanted to get to know you and y'all seemingly had sex on the first date, and they still wanted to pursue you, they should.
Something there.
Yeah, there's something there. There's nothing wrong with having sex on the first date.
Thank you so much. Really, 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 really good information.
Yes.
And you have really opened my mind up to some
To long distance. I want to say, I'm going to sign you up for Hinge. And we're going to put your location. We're going to start in D.C. Yes.
I'm going to pray about that.
We can end in prayer.
We can. As we conclude, now I want to pull on your spiritual hat because you are such a spiritual being. Even when we met each other in the early days in Atlanta, we were both at Vision Church at Atlanta, but you did not just go. You were actively involved, spiritually aligned. You came out here in LA, you're still the same person, actively involved, spiritually aligned. That's a part of who you are.
Yeah.
So as we conclude, for those who are watching us, I always like to say something to their spirit that they can just breathe in this moment and know that all is well and everything's okay. And for those who are watching us, trying to figure out relationship and believe in God, just like you setting the intention to enter a relationship with that camera that is in your face, what would you say to them to encourage them in this moment?
Before I give encouragement, I want to give a shout out to Vision Church of Atlanta, which allowed me the opportunity to, number one, walk in my truth, number two, have confidence, and number three, know that God loves me so much. Shout out to Bishop O.C. Allen. Shout out to Rashad Burgess for guiding me through I met them when I was 21 years old, and here I am 37. So shout out to them for giving me the confidence, loving, pouring, and praying for me through my journey till this day. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. I love y'all so much. The Vision Church, really, if I did not go to the Vision Church, I do not know where I would be. Vision Church is the reason I'm in LA. Bishop O.C. Allen preached a word to me in January of 2016 that was so amazing to my transition here to LA. And if I did not hear that word, I don't know if I would be in LA.
Wow.
So I love him so much.
Wow.
I love the church so much.
Wow.
I definitely want to say to everybody that walk in confidence. No matter what obstacles life has brought you, get up every day and walk in confidence, knowing that you are the best version of yourself, that you are learning and you are growing. The mistakes that you may make, don't hold them against yourself. Just walk through those mistakes. Be proud of who you are. When it comes to dating and love, be open. Be open to receive the love that you deserve. Be open to receive the love that you will enjoy. Be open to receive the love that will be fun. Be open to receive the love that matches your purpose. Be passionate, be caring, be kind to yourself and to the person that you choose to love.
So well said. Thank you, J'Lamar.
Thank you, Sammie. Bishop! Oh, Bishop!
And to your entire WeFindHim, thank you for creating space for us to find that connection.
Yes, I'm excited.
And thank you for coming to Relationship Place.
Oh, I'm so excited. Y'all, this space is cute, okay?
I hope that you have enjoyed this show. It has been such a remarkable experience here and just really talking about relationships and love. And so I really hope that you was able to take something away that you can walk into your own relationship place. Until next time, peace and love.
Bye, y'all. Shout out to my man. I love you.
Come on, I love you. You're my everything.